So I
Good
got it going.
morning.
Um, all right. Is everybody
Happy
else like,
Thursday morning.
is everybody else taking a crap right now and freaking out?
I just turned my phone off. I just shut everything off, you know, once it went
Man,
down. Yeah, oh my
market
God.
is market's dumping. It's just dumping.
Right. So I just went to sleep. It crashing, dumping, the sky's falling. What is going on? Well, I started looking at things and I'm like, not as bad as you really think it is.
No, it's
I
not.
think this is some good, healthy retesting of some levels that are going to turn into some really key levels. That's what
Yes,
I think.
I agree.
What caused the crash? Or if you want to call it a crash, altcoins freaking took a bigger dive than Bitcoin. Altcoins really went down. I'm like, damn, people are selling.
Yeah.
Taking year-end profits or something. What are they doing? They need money to go buy their Christmas gifts? I don't know, man. Holy cow. Merry Christmas. Take some profits and have some fun. I don't know.
Seriously.
Right?
Yes.
Who knows? But
Yeah,
anyway,
but there's a lot of, there's a lot of reasons why this kind of stuff happens, and I guess primarily it's just without there being news about it, what it really comes down to is you just need corrections,
you
right?
do.
I mean, that really is just the old reason why. It's just,
Yes, and before we get any deeper into our conversation this morning,
yeah,
this is not financial advice, and Cody and I are not financial advisors, right, Cody?
that's right. Not financial advisor. Nope, not me.
Neither am I. But we
Yeah,
like to look at crypto and talk crypto and have fun with crypto. So,
yes, we do.
well, enjoy the videos, live and
Exactly.
everything else.
So,
So, what do you got for news this morning?
well, we got a few things for news, and one of those things that we got is why we think the market is taking a dump. And it's probably why you clicked on this video to begin with, if you recognize the face of the individual on the thumbnail. And I'm just going to pull us up here on the screen so we can actually. Oh, yeah. And I actually need to give you the ability to screen share as well,
Yeah, I
Brian.
might look at a chart or two.
Yeah. So we'll do that here in a second.
Oh, what a
But
pretty, that's a nice island.
yeah, I love that. I wish I could go there someday. All right. So let's talk about this. Why? There's two reasons potentially why Bitcoin price is down. And one of those reasons is due to um,
The Fed.
the Federal Reserve. Yes. But hold on, let me just actually figure out where this. Yes. The impact of the federal interest rate decision, which this is really interesting to me. Did you hear about federal rates being
Lowered?
lowered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. People are thinking they're doing it too soon.
So, one major reason why Bitcoin price declines is the upcoming interest rates decision by the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Federal Reserve. And reports that there is a 96% chance that the feds will lower rates by 25 basis points. However, there are concerns about why is that in the way?
I don't know. They
Yeah,
always do
the
that.
feds will blah blah blah
Moving forward.
moving forward.
Well, that's pretty much how they sound anyway. Blah, 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 blah. We're moving
Yeah,
forward.
exactly. So inflation inflation reached a 2.8% in November, and
Which
the
I think is a
federal
false number.
right.
Inflation's only 2.8%. Right.
Yeah, and then the federal chairman, what? How do you pronounce this man's name again?
Jeremy Powell. Jerome Powell.
Jerome Powell's. So yeah, Jerome Powell's comments on the 2025 rate outlooks are drawing attention. If the federal cuts rates more than expected in 2025, this could put a significant pressure on the market. So yeah, there it is. That's one serious reason why.
And Christmas
Um,
shopping.
no
Another one.
kidding.
People
Yeah, I
taking
mean,
profits.
why can't we just take that into consideration? Christmas shopping, people. I thought it
Like,
was actually also interesting too that we had to put out a video earlier that showed that it really appeared that Bitcoin's dominance was going up a lot, almost as if people are
oh,
selling from the altcoins
wow.
into Bitcoin.
Well, we're gonna have some info on that.
Yeah, we're
We're
gonna
gonna
have to
looking
dive
at
into that a
those
little bit.
charts. Oh boy,
So,
you
all
might be a
right,
little surprised.
Bitcoin correcting, but don't panic.
That's
Bitcoin's
right.
past price cycle shows corrections are natural parts of its growth. Exactly. That's what we talked about. In the previous all-time highs, Bitcoin has experienced pullbacks of up to 34%, which is a lot, by the way, for
Yeah,
Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, that's a lot. Those short-term drops can, uh,
erase weeks of
yeah,
gains. Yeah,
erase weeks of gains that are considered a normal part of how the market behaves. Analysis believes that corrections might be temporarily push Bitcoin below 100,000 before it stabilizes, which I think is highly possible. So, all right, so that's that. This is the man we're talking about,
yeah.
Powell's.
Time to
Okay,
retire.
he's the head of the Federal Reserve, and
Scroll up again.
well,
Just above his picture. What did it say?
this is yeah.
We're
So this
not
is the
allowed to own Bitcoin amid Trump's push for Bitcoin strategic reserve.
right. So you have to understand that this man doesn't have much of an optimism towards it, and this is the other article that's really interesting that I thought we should look into. This came out December 18th. We're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says where we can own or what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. So this guy's got a real attitude. You know, he needs a spanking, is what he needs.
That's the
Because
kind of thing for Congress to consider. Okay.
yeah. So Bitcoin faces the first drop 4 days following Powell's comments. So this did follow his comment. And moving cautiously uh, tone for the Federal Reserve, BTC fell 5.9% to 100,000 or 100,605. And then, oh yeah, and then by the way, congratulations. I think it was 2 days ago. We actually hit over 108,000. We
Yeah.
actually hit
December 18th,
an all-time
yesterday.
high. Yep. So yeah, so here's Bitcoin having a glorious run to its all-time high. This man says, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh," and then it starts to decline.
What
You
the
know?
Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we
Right.
can't own that. We're not
Right.
allowed
Which, by
to.
the way, that's absolutely stupid. Like
Uh,
because they can own it because they do have it. It's
well,
compens.
who knows how the
He's saying we
federal
can't
maybe
invest in it.
maybe
Those are the
it's what
words.
maybe it's dictating what the Federal Reserve can own, and maybe because the law was written so long ago that it never took in consideration digital assets,
Really, yeah,
right?
exactly. I mean,
So there's the gray area.
yeah,
So
but
it's so the digital asset, so the law is going to have to get updated to include like a new group of things that can be held as strategic federal reserves,
yeah,
being
exactly.
made digital currency or Bitcoin or whatever, you know. So
So I don't know about that. I
he's
mean,
just
I
yeah.
agree. I just think it's like it's just insane. So, just a quick little reminder for you guys. If you guys want to follow us, we ended up having to give up the battle on X. I don't know why. It just didn't work out. So we're on Truth Social. A lot of our article news is written out there. We also drop uh, similar articles on YouTube. If you guys want to see our posts, there's posts on our YouTube channel that you can see of different things. But some of the articles that have come out over the past couple of days, we can come back to this. But because I kind of, yeah, no, let's come back to this because this is all kind of a change of subject for the news. I'd actually like to just dive into the Bitcoin charts since we're
All right.
really on that and just specifically talking about that at the moment. We'll come back to those articles. And we got a lot of things that we can cover today. It's kind of crazy,
Yeah,
but
busy day. All right.
it's a busy day. But yeah, I mean, I this we see it every time. Every
Yeah.
year we see it. Yeah, I got you.
Every
Every single time we see it, Bitcoin has these massive retraces that are really just healthy corrections. And then I think a lot of people like to take, the top negative Nancy news stories and attach them to these market corrections. But really, in reality, it's like that first article said, it's just going to happen, regardless of how much negative Nancy news there is out there, you know?
yeah, definitely. So here we'll just start with Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin. Remember these lines I drew? I
I
drew
do.
those a few days ago,
Yep.
where I
I got you
said
here.
like it got a you can see it's like was in a channel between like 95,000 and 100,000,
Yep.
right? And then it finally broke out of that channel and it was between 100,000 to, 104, but it broke above it, but it came back down. To me, I think, and I figured if Bitcoin didn't hold this as resistance, I mean, hold this as support and went below it, that the next line of support was right around the 100,000. What did Bitcoin do? It did come down to right around 100,000, a little below, but is back and recovered. It's not closing down there. It's already back up to 102,000. So I think this is just going to go between this channel for a few days, and then it's going to break out. I think we're going to stay with the trend trending up. You can see this trend is just continually up. So I think we're going to go sideways a little bit. Uh, get some prices in this range, hopefully help for support later on, and then break out. And then if who knows where it could go once it breaks out? Could it be a 10% breakout? Could it be a 20% breakout? Let's see, where we're at right now, 102.
which is still crazy that
So if it breaks out and goes 10%, we're going to be up around 113, 114,000. Say if we have like a nice 20% gain over the next few weeks or whatever, right? That would put it at 123, 124,000. Say if we do something stupid in the next month, say by like, January. Actually, let me give you some more space here. We're going to go to January 20th. So just say, I think this is going to hold. Worst case scenario, we're going to touch down at 95,000, but I really think this around the 100,000 is going to hold as support, and then we're going to break out, get above this 103, 104,000 and break out. Now, how far are we going to break out? Who knows? But we're going to look at a couple of them. Like I said, say we went 10%, right? That'd be around 113,000. Say we went 20%, we'd be around 123,000. But say we went stupid and had like a 45% breakout. That's going to put us at 148,000. And now we do that and just say, what's today, the 19th?
yeah, today is the 19th.
All
Yep.
right, so let's just say we do that in 30 days. That's realistic if we look at the past, right? So
Yeah,
let's
that
see what it did. I mean, 30 days. So November to December. I got to get this out there. I can't see the dates with this.
I think there's still a lot to come as far as growth before the end of the year.
Right, let's see. So oh yeah.
And
I
actually,
mean,
there's one I do want to take a look at outside of Bitcoin is I want to take a look at Ethereum with you
all right,
because
yeah, I haven't looked at it. So I really think that there's still a potential for some serious growth.
I
Um,
agree.
throughout the end of this year and beginning of January.
Yeah.
But real quick, I'm just going to go through the dominance. We'll get to Ethereum in a minute here.
Yep. No, that's fine.
So
And there's
here
other
is
news too.
Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. This thing is on its way to 60% dominance.
That's
Really.
so
It's going to
crazy.
have probably a mild stop real quick around, 59.4%. But everything was going down, right? Even Bitcoin was going down. But the altcoins were going down so much more than Bitcoin on a percentage level. Bitcoin ended up gaining on its dominance. So now Bitcoin's recovering. If Bitcoin, to me, Bitcoin's going to be going up and it's going to shoot for this 60% dominance. So that's a run. If say Bitcoin gets up to like 110, 115,000, that's
Yeah.
probably going to put it up around 60% dominance. But that's if it's running up before the altcoins really start to move back up, which probably will happen. That's what it usually happens. So that's where I think it's happening with Bitcoin dominance. But there was a couple other charts I wanted to look at real quick.
Yeah.
Was I like the total three
That's
because
so it
I
makes
have
sense though because the market I mean altcoins just come down so much harder than Bitcoin, just naturally. You're going to see
so
that
this is
dominance.
this is the altcoins minus Ethereum and Bitcoin, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
definitely a bull flag, but it's more of a pennant. You got a flat line excuse me, a flat line support line here, right around 930 billion. Um, Earlier in the week, I know our live, I was thinking this might not, I was thinking like 1 trillion was going to hold. Well, it looks like it's broken down between that. To me, the next line in the sand would be around this 930 billion, but we're definitely getting into a tight formation here where it's going to break out. And really, this could be over the next, I would say we're going to see something over the next 5 to 10 days with this where it's going to break out of this.
You think so?
If Bitcoin and the market continues with the trend up, yes, I think Bitcoin's going to go and then this is going to go. But everything could go down too. We don't know, but I don't think so. The trend is definitely up. But this is where I just keep an eye on the markets and my coins individually. But I think my opinion is this is going to break out to the upside. Probably, if I had to guess, we might see it right after Christmas where it's breaking, really breaking out. I mean, we might see it get back up to 100, 203, I mean, 1.03 trillion, but I think we're going to really see it break out, that last week in December. And then, I mean, the total two looks, um, a lot like the total three. That's with Ethereum in there, very similar. Uh, and then just the total market. So this is a strong, if this can hold total market around, 3.38, 3.4 trillion, right around this area, and the 20-day moving average on this chart, um, which I think it's going to. It, we could see a quick dip down to, this range, 3.25 trillion, but I really think it's going to hang around this and break out from this area, is my opinion. So that's what I have on the markets in general and Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. Kind of looks very similar, huh? Here's
Yeah.
Ethereum.
Holy
So,
crap.
right, again, Ethereum's at a very key level. You know, you can see a lot of price points right in this area, right? So, um,
Holy crap.
if I let me zoom out, it might be, yeah. So if we look at this, if I bring this across, this is long term now. I mean,
Hey, I got to step away for
all
a
right.
couple minutes, all right?
Yep. So
All
if
right.
I bring this line across, you can see this price area where we're at is a key level. I mean, here it was resistance, here it was resistance, and then it was kind of support for a moment, but then it was resistance, and here it was resistance again, and resistance again. So now we're here. If this can hold as support, it pushed up above 4,000. To me, this is key for Ethereum. Now I'm going to zoom back in a little bit now that we see the history of this line and the support on this line or resistance. So right now you can see we've gone up above it, we've come down, and it held as support. We've gone back up, and now it's back down and holding as support again. Very key level in my mind, in my eyes here. So I think that if this level can hold as support and the market all rebounds, that we're going to see, Ethereum all-time high. And this could happen before the end of the year, but I think that'd be quick, but I think this will definitely happen before January 20th. So that's what I think with Ethereum. As long as this holds, but if this doesn't hold, the next level would be around 30, just under 3,500, right around the 50-day moving average. Also, like a key price of 3,500. We'll add some support there. Uh, then it would be, back to 3,000. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really think this is going to hold. Let's go. I'm just going to zoom in real quick, like see what's happened in the 2 hour chart on Ethereum. And this is definitely, just so everybody knows, Ethereum is in Bitcoin fam's top 10 uh, coins in our portfolio. Cody and I both, full disclosure, have Ethereum. So you can see on the 2 hour, it kind of bottomed out. You can see that line, it just carries over that I drew. And it bottomed out on that line. Now it's rebounding. Now it has to get through this area here and above the 4,000. And then it can break out. That's on the 2 hour candle wick. So the direction is changing. Um, let's just go to, and then I like the 8 hour. So the 8 hour, same thing. It looks like we might have a reversal here. We had right now we're working on a higher low. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this will reverse. I think, like I said, it's going to. Um, and really, I really think after Christmas, that week between Christmas and New Year's, I think we're going to see a rather large movement in the crypto market as a whole. So, and then roll that right into January. So that's what I got for Ethereum. Let's see what else we can look at. Another one I've been looking at, and I'm just always look at, well, is C pool. Actually, I want to look at
Hey, I'm back.
CRO.
Okay, you're looking at the.
Yeah, I'm done with just finished
Did you
with
just finish
Ethereum.
up on that? Because
Yes, on Ethereum.
yeah, let me before you dive into some other coins, can I pull something up?
Yep.
So there's a video that I want to show everybody that I was checking out the other night that has to do with Michael Saylor, and I thought this was really, really interesting. So
Let's hear it. See it.
yeah, we all love Michael Saylor, yes?
Yes.
So this is just a quick little clip. We're not going to play the whole thing here, but I just thought this was really fascinating.
Yes. Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is going to be 13 million by
Wait a minute.
2045. I like him.
Currency for 6 straight weeks, bringing its total haul to $45 billion.
Like
And that's all before
$26 trillion
MicroStrategy joins the
market cap.
NASDAQ 100 index next week. Now, the company's share price is outperforming
1.5
Bitcoin itself
times
this
gold.
year as retail traders and hedge funds pile in
You hear
and
it okay?
capitalize on the volatility.
No, I
I'm
can't
pleased to
hear
say
it.
that we're joined now
You can't hear her talking?
I don't see it either. Hold on, let me stop sharing my
by
screen.
MicroStrategy co-founder and executive chairman
yes,
Michael
I can hear it.
Saylor. And of course, we're going to get to the Bitcoin purchases, but I actually want to start with the politics of it all, because you've been relatively less vocal than some of your peers in the crypto community about your political views. And I have to ask, have you met with President-elect Donald Trump?
I've met with a lot of people in the incoming administration, but I couldn't comment further than that.
Okay, can't
That's it. That's all I wanted to share. Dude, this right here, this man has met with Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
He definitely has. Look at the smile on this man's face. Look at that. He's just like, yeah, I can't talk about who I met with there, but I've met with a lot of people, but I can't talk any further.
From the incoming administration.
Yeah, I've met with a lot of people. She asked, "Did you meet with Donald Trump?" I've met with a lot of people. I can't comment any further than that.
But I gotta,
He's
you know,
just like, you know,
a
this
grin
guy
from
has
cheek
met.
to cheek here. Yeah.
You know that he met with Trump, and I don't know what they're gonna talk, or I don't know what they talked about, but
The
it's pretty
future of
exciting.
freaking Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
Yeah, they
Why
did.
else? I mean, and
Well, and
probably,
Saylor's
and where MicroStrategies is going.
right, and Saylor's been continuously like purchasing Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
He's still buying Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's insane how much Bitcoin this man owns, or how much his company owns.
It's
Billions,
like 576,000. I don't know.
billions of
I'll look it
dollars.
up.
So, anyways, there's that, and then this is just the final little thing I wanted to go over, and then we can kind of dive into some of the coins and stuff. But There's other people that are meeting with Trump. And guess who one of those people are?
Who? Of
Mr. Sun.
course. Justin.
Mr. Justin Sun, please shine down on me.
One of your favorite individuals.
Yes. Why am I not able to click on this thing? All right, here we go. So,
All right.
Trump's,
Before you say that, can I just say one thing?
yeah.
Just to finish up with Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy.
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah.
All right. So 439,000 Bitcoins. That takes its total holdings to, hold on. It takes its total holdings to 439,000 Bitcoins at an aggregate purchase price of 27.1 billion. As of Monday's trading, its Bitcoin holdings were worth more than 45 billion.
Holy
The
crap.
software company began buying the digital asset in 2020 as a hedge against inflation.
Dude.
Way to go, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategies. It's working out
Seriously.
pretty good for him, right?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, in 4 years, he's up like freaking, almost $20 billion.
Insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
All right, sorry about
No, it's
interrupting
just
you and the
insane.
sun.
It's just like what that man has done, his convictions to keep him in line with
Oh
sticking to
yeah.
his
Well, yeah,
guns
he's
on.
joined World Liberty, as
It makes
a
you wonder if he's the Satoshi Nakamoto sometimes. People like that. You kind of wonder.
no, I never wondered that.
I wonder.
How old is Justin's son
How old is he?
right now? I'll find that out.
That's a
You
good
can
question. Yeah, you should look that up.
Yeah, I am.
So Trump's World Liberty finance goes up to 45 million crypto buying spree. So there's a lot of purchasing of crypto going on right now, and Donald Trump is a big part of that. We know that his son Eric Trump is a massive part of that, but Donald Trump's crypto project World Liberty Finance has rapid up to crypto purchases this month, spending nearly $45 million. Here's some of the key points: 30 million worth of Ethereum, 10 million in Coinbase wrapped BTC, and then the recent purchase includes 250,000 of ONDO.
Ondo. I'm looking at Ondo.
Yeah, we
We'll
should
look
take
at
a
the
look
chart
at.
after. We'll
I
look at
definitely
that
want to take
chart
a look at
after.
Ondo after. So
Yeah.
500K of ENA as well. So Ondo and ENA, definitely interesting coins to be checking out. Prior buys of $2 million each of Chainlink. So that was interesting. Chainlink and AAVE.
Abe.
The platform led by Trump's chief crypto advocate seeks to boost trust and spotlights key tokens. And, so anyways, let me get to this.
So-
Justin Sun's $30 million investment gives a project a major boost, with Sun joining as an advisor.
Yeah, he's 34 years old. So I don't think he's what's his name?
Dude, but check this out.
You're right. So he was
Justin
18 when
Sun
Bitcoin came out.
Is a President Trump advisor. It is
With
like
his company.
with his, yes, but not individually.
Not a presidential advisor,
No,
not
I
a
understand
government
that.
advisor. It's his
Right.
private company's advisor. Make sure
Right.
that we have
Right.
that distinction.
It is, but it still is a massive, massive thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
that's happening here. So that Trump is surrounding himself and Trump's people, and again, like Brian said, not presidentially, not
Well, I
not
think the
Congress.
bottom line is Trump sees the value in it and sees the importance of it, but I think he sees the value of it where he wants to be involved on a personal level as well,
Right.
or his family or just anybody. He sees the value in it and where this can go.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's other news that we can kind of dive into, but I think we're just going to stick with that for now. And I do think that we should check out those coins that were mentioned here.
All
Take
right.
a look at those. And I wasn't here. Did you go over Ethereum? You probably
did.
already did, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, dude, how crazy is it? There's the people that Trump is surrounding himself with.
I
I
know.
mean, it's not a guarantee that it's Michael Saylor, but the way that he responded in that video, it's like you'd think, yeah, definitely. Like he definitely has been talking to Saylor.
Or
And
someone
of course you would. You have like he's
importance.
top billionaire in the world with Bitcoin. Like you'd expect him to.
All right, so here's Ondo. Let me go to the day chart real quick. I was on the hour.
Hey guys, if you could smash that like.
Oh, that would
And
be
we
awesome.
appreciate you guys hanging out. By the way, we almost have 3,000 subscribers.
That's awesome.
I'm pretty excited. So thanks for joining us and being a part of our being a part of the fam. We appreciate you guys.
I'm just gonna see. Do you know when Ondo came out?
No, but I can check it out on
Yeah, see when it came out.
Coin
I
Market
wanna.
Cap. And by the
I'm
way,
trying.
as we're looking up this coin, just want to let you guys know that if you guys put it in the comment section in the live, we will definitely check out cryptos for you. Um, and Les Martin just told us that the US dollar index is up, equal cryptocurrency down. That's an interesting thing to think about.
Yeah, sometime I've heard that as well. So
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you for
Ondo.
sharing that, Les.
Yeah, I wonder if this. So it's been on Coinbase since January. So is this? I wonder if this is a new coin. Yeah, did you find out when it?
Looking at it, hold on. What is it? ONDO.
Yeah.
So Ondo, it's number 52 on the market,
Yep.
and it came out. Well, geez, it
What's its
looks like
all-time
it.
high?
Yeah, right. I know. It's funny how that you can make that like determination, but that that
Well,
was
not,
that was 3 days ago.
it's all-time high.
Yeah,
So yeah, it looks like it's in price discovery mode.
yeah.
So you can
But the
definitely.
historical data on it would indicate that it's. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to find
All
an
right.
actual
Anyway,
launch date.
so we are in price discovery mode. So look at this then. That so there's I don't have to look to the left. There's no history there. So we came up, made an all-time high here back in the beginning of December. Kind of went sideways a little bull flag maybe, and then it's gone up again. Price discovery mode. So from here to there, had a nice little 30% jump. Going back down, almost like forming another little bull flag, touched its 20-day moving average. Hopefully that's holding as support, which I think it is. This could be and I was just talking to you about Ondo, like I wanted to check it out anyway. So I'm going to the 2 hour. All right, so
I think we got a request too after this one.
all right. So it definitely looks like it's breaking out on the 2 hour chart. It came down and touched its 200-day moving average. We'll have to wait and see. It's kind of getting a tight. This could have been this could have been a bear flag, right? On the short-term time frame.
I know it would appear
Bear,
that way, yeah.
it looks like a bear flag to me. So if that's the case and this holds as resistance here, it's going to come back down. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's in price discovery mode. I don't know what it does or what I think that it could support for market cap. What is the market cap right now?
The market cap is currently,
Hmm,
oh man. It's 3.55
billion,
trillion.
3.5 billion.
Trillion. Oh, you're saying
Billion.
Ondo market cap. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. On yeah, 3.5 trillion, Brian. That's what it is. No, it's a 2.6 billion is what
All
it
right.
is.
So could this 10x? Probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's probably a 10x in this price
Well, especially
discovery.
with that kind of talk, and it's actually
Right.
it,
So
it
I'm gonna.
according to our definitions, this doesn't fall into a mid-market cap coin, or this does fall into a mid-market cap coin, just so you guys know, as Brian and I would look at it.
Everybody. Yeah. Who knows? Right.
Everybody's got a
For
different
us.
opinion on that, but that's our opinion, you
So
know.
back on the day, I like this setup. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I'm gonna do a little more research on it too. Find
Good
out about
morning.
it.
Good morning, RJ. Yeah, W, we can check that out for you. Or
What?
so W says Litecoin, he's thinking it's going to go to $150 or over $150 in January.
Litecoin?
Yeah, be curious to see if that actually looks like it's set up for that.
I
We
mean,
can take a look
Litecoin
at
had
that.
a nice run up too.
That's looking interesting.
It is. It came down kind of. I was hoping the 20-day moving average was going to hold as support, but I almost made like a bear flag and broke down below it. Uh, so this like $100 area is a key level to hold as support. So if it holds as support and starts rebounding and going up with the rest of the market, yeah, I think um, hold on. I do stuff sometimes and
Why do
yeah,
you
I
do the
think
stuff that you do, Brian?
oh well I keep moving tabs around on my screen.
I could
I don't know
totally
if
talk.
everybody
I could
noticed.
totally talk to you like as if I was Stewie from Family Guy. Oh, Brian.
Right. So it's got to hold $100 as support. And if it does, and then breaks back up above that like $130 range, to me, it's going to go to like 180 to 200. So, I mean, in the short term, we just got to short term. Let me go back to the daily real quick. Um, to me, it's just got to hold this 50-day moving average, that $100. If it can get through this little correction we've had and hold that like $100 price as support, I think definitely it'll go back up to. I think it'll be above this $147 to me by before January 20th. As long as as the market trend continues in up and to the right with this minor correction we've had, there's no reason why Litecoin wouldn't continue following the market.
So
So
according to W, he's saying that Litecoin's ETF will be the next coin ETF to hit the market in 2025. Two are already filed with the SEC.
really, see,
Yeah.
I stopped kind of following Litecoin.
Let's wait until Gary Gensler's out of the office, and then
But
we
that's
can
possible.
see
But
that actually happening.
I've heard rumors XRP ETF, HBAR ETF.
Yeah.
Um, so I
I think
think in
it's doable.
2025, I think we're going to see a half a dozen new ETFs. They've talked about Solana ETF.
It would be really
I
interesting to
wouldn't see
see
why
Litecoin as an
Litecoin
ETF,
wouldn't
though.
be on that list either.
Well, I wouldn't see why either, but at the
I
same
mean,
time, it's the only reason why I would see why is, and I guess maybe it has nothing to do with the top market cap when it comes to ETFs, right?
the largest market cap coins.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not. I'm sure they look at. I'm not sure how they did. I
because
don't
right now
know.
Litecoin is number 22 according to the market cap.
Right. I don't know how they do that. I don't. But
I
we
don't
all
either.
know Bitcoin and Ethereum was a no-brainer. Those are the two big freaking coins in crypto. Who
Yeah.
knows how they're going to look at the next set of ETFs?
So the Litecoin is number 22. It's still, I mean, its all-time high was 400. Isn't that crazy, dude? This thing has still got like a 4x in it potentially.
Yeah, if it's like the rest of the old school coins making a rebound.
8.3 billion market cap right now. That's just, yeah.
Yeah, can it be a 80 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Litecoin has an $80 billion market cap from where it's at right now.
I think it's very, very doable.
It'd be a
Um,
$1,000 Litecoin.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting.
It makes you
Litecoin
want to
is also
own
one of
them
the
all.
few coins. So
What other coins do we have?
W says that Litecoin is also one of the few coins that Fox News started posing on their ticker or posting on their ticker, and the SEC views it as if it's a commodity because it functions like Bitcoin. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep. Yep.
And actually, as a matter of fact, Litecoin was originally kind of looked at as the silver of crypto. You have Bitcoin as the gold commodity digital asset, and then they took Litecoin as the silver commodity coin asset. So that's kind of how it's always been viewed, which would make a lot of sense, in this world of commodities and digital assets. It
Yeah.
has the respect, I think, is what it comes down to, because it's an OG, crypto. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So what did RJ say? RJ, I survived, but but in the negative, looking for a rebound today and tomorrow. That's all right, RJ. Everybody's surviving right now with crypto.
So yeah, so on this drop, I mean, I'm not selling anything. I mean, if you're selling, you're down. You've realized your loss. But
Well,
until
it's
you
it's it's
sell,
gonna be even worse though, if you sell and then this thing just goes see, the thing is you don't sell in the red and buy in the green. You do the
You sell,
opposite.
right. You buy in the red and you sell in the green.
Exactly. But then you need to also take Brian's philosophy with your trading, which is plan your trade and trade your plan.
And that's
You
still
know?
tough because emotion comes into
It
play.
does,
Like
but
fear of missing out on the upside and fear of loss on the downside.
exactly.
So
Yeah. So W, what are you saying? Plus LTC's semi-private MW or MWeb features gains transactions. Do you know what he's talking about?
no, like I
The
said,
MWeb?
I haven't.
I don't know, we'll look into it. Maybe we
I
do a
mean,
video on Litecoin at some point, you know? It might be worth doing that. But we have okay, so 84 billion in total. Yeah. Okay. Litecoin has performed very well, limited gains compared to the other altcoins. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I do. Okay. So listen, here's the thing. I actually, one thing I've noticed about the crypto market this past year, okay, and Brian and I have talked about this before as well, is that all of the original OGs of crypto have been just exploding.
have
Okay. I
coming
mean, like
back to life.
they're coming back to life, creating all-time new highs. So I would not be surprised if we see something with Litecoin happen. But the one that I actually think is going to explode, and I would argue is probably even a better hold than Bitcoin right now, is Ethereum. I seriously believe that. And I think that we're going to see Ethereum not only hit its like an all-time new high, I think we're going to see it make some serious gains in
I
2025.
think Ethereum is gonna be well over $10,000.
So my money is probably going to be more on Ethereum than it would be Litecoin, but that's me. Do I think that Litecoin has just as much credibility and respect as Ethereum? Yes, because it's an OG and it is technically the silver of Bitcoin, being the gold, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you guys on this. I just don't know if Ethereum I don't know if it's better to do Ethereum over Litecoin. I mean, you have Litecoin is obviously a smaller market cap than Ethereum, so it has more room for potential growth.
Yeah.
Does it have the same respect level as Ethereum? It depends on where we're at.
Well,
I don't know.
they're used for two totally different things.
Well, yeah, two different use cases.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing. That's why I was asking you earlier. Like, does it matter? Is the respect gained from the
So
market cap, or
so
is
and
the
I
respect gained from the use case? And
so
which one is more important?
I came across an article from a Chinese company that is a master. This is what it said. It was a master at finding bottoms and tops. And the next altcoin that they think is at the current bottom and they're buying is Ethereum.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. See, I really think that is everybody's been talking about Ethereum. Now, I also think that you shouldn't follow the crowd necessarily with what the crowd is talking about. I mean, you and I both know that very well.
yeah.
You know, you kind of should always go against the crowd to some degree, but the hype has been kind
Get
of
on Litecoin's bus.
yeah, no kidding. Maybe W and RJ have some things to talk or have some good wisdom
Oh,
that we need to look
yeah,
into here.
Litecoin's here. I mean,
Yeah.
my son still uses it for gaming and sending money back and forth between friends and whatnot. They use Litecoin. It's really fairly quick, very low to
And less. I'm not leaving you out
very
less.
low fees.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I don't know, man. I mean, this is really interesting.
yeah,
So we'll take a look at it, guys. I hate to say it though, but I gotta fly.
yeah, it's time to
So
start our day.
yeah. So guys, what's gonna happen is we're gonna end this live. All of your live comments are gonna go away for some reason. So if you guys have anything more to say, leave it in the comment section after the video is posted on this live. If you guys want us to check out different cryptos, put those in the description. We'd love to look into that stuff for you guys. There was one request. I don't know if we had the chance to really look at it today, but I'm gonna go back and take a look at that. And Brian and I will definitely try to get back on. Geez, I don't
Saturday
know.
morning.
Saturday morning. Is tomorrow Friday?
It is.
What is going on with the week, dude? It's like
I don't know. It's
flying.
It's
Yeah,
the time of year.
I don't get it. So, anyways, yeah, but guys, hang on to your pants, all right? Because we're in for a ride with crypto. There's no question about it. RJ, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, we are.
Good luck with all of you today, and make sure that you guys just enjoy your day. Maybe don't look at your portfolio so much. Maybe just take a breather. Unless you're looking to
All
buy,
right, or at least don't look at it until the end of the day, and you might be pleasantly surprised.
you might be. You might be.
You don't know. The
We
crypto
just don't
market,
know.
it goes up in an instant.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy your families. Prep yourselves for Christmas. Go out, buy some presents for your families and friends.
if you have to take some profit out of crypto.
If you got to take some profit out of crypto. All right. Hey,
All
guys,
right.
like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. That would mean the world to us. And we will chat with you guys in the next one.